Got it. Okie doke. Well, let's start standing. Morning, everybody. We've got a lovely day in Glasgow. So hopefully, it's just you in London now, Caroline. So hopefully it's nice down there. So in a nice standing pose, lift your breastbone, draw in your tummy muscles, nice open chest. So really feel as though you're lifting through the top half of your body. So let's go straight into the swimming one. So turn, look at your hand, turn. So the swinging, remember to do the big turn, that you look at the wall behind you. So, and as you twist, try and remember, draw your tummy muscles in. And swing, and perhaps why not? You're probably good at it now, you can speed up, as long as you don't get dizzy. And make the next one the last, and straight into backstroke. Do the twist, look at the wall behind you. Pull in your tummy. Feel your shoulders nice and loose. And let's make the next one the last one. And just come back to the front, just shake your arms. Let's do the stretching. So just interlock your hands, hands on head. Breathe in and stretch through your waist. Keep your ears touched by your arms, look up at your hands, and then make sure the back of your neck is soft. Don't scrunch it back too much. Breathe in, touch the ceiling. Feel your feet, the soles of your feet start to the floor. Breathe out, hands on head. Breathe in, as though you're pulling yourself up from the soles of your feet to the ceiling. Breathe out, hands on head. Breathe in, the big stretch. Breathe out, hands on head. One more time, breathe in, the big stretch. Breathe out, hands on head. Just bring your arms down by your sides. Pendulum, drop your chin. Swing your head gently side to side. And then just come back. Make fists with your thumbs on the inside. Just let's do the legs. Tap down your legs. Tap up your thighs. Tap down the outside, tap up the inside, and down. We'll do twice more. Just get the circulation lymph moving, and down last time. And back up. Just shake your hands a couple of times, and then make sure your feet are about hip distance apart, or perhaps slightly wider. Breathe in, bring your hands up. Thumb and forefinger straight. The rest of your hands are squashed together. So stretch up, get that waist nice and thin. Breathe in, breathe out, sway to the side. Keep your chest front facing. Sway a bit more. Come into the center. Sway a bit more. Breathe in, reach up towards the ceiling. Breathe out, lengthen your waist as you sway. Sway, keep your chest front facing. Come to the center, sway a bit more. Breathe in, stretch up towards the ceiling. Breathe out, suck in your tummy and sway. And sway. Make sure your chest front facing. Come to the center of your pose, sway a bit more. Breathe in, stretch up towards the ceiling. Breathe out and drop. And sway, and sway, and a bit more. Breathe in, just stretch up towards the ceiling. Bring your arms down by your side. We'll do the digging one, that you have your head up as you look up, and then you bring your arms together. So let's do perhaps 5. So bring your elbows up. Breathe in, dig them behind. Look up to the ceiling. Breathe out. Bring your elbows together. Drop your chin. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ready to dig? Breathe in. Dig the elbows behind. Look up. Nice. Lift your breastbone. Really feel your rib cage nice and open. Ready? Breathe out. Come up. Take your elbows slightly higher. Drop your chin. 2 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ready to dig? Breathe in. Elbows back. Look up to the ceiling. Draw your tummy in. Breathe out. Elbows together. Bit higher. Drop your chin. 2 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your elbows back. Look up to the ceiling. Holding breath, remember. Breathe out. Elbows up higher this time. Drop your chin. 2 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And then just drop your arms. I can't remember if we've done 5, but that's fine. Just drop your arms. Open your chest. Lift your breastbone. Drop your chin again. Just do the pendulum. Nice and gently. Side to side. And then just come back to the front. Sweep your arms out to the side. Flat hands. Relax your shoulders. Now, breathe in. Push from your shoulders. Elbows, hands. Breathe out. Relax. Breathe in. Start. Shoulders, elbows, hands. Relax. Breathe in. Shoulders, elbows, hands. Relax. We'll do one more. Breathe in. Shoulders, elbows, hands. And relax. Just drop your arms. You're just going to, I'll come a bit closer. So take your arms out to the side. Let me go sideways on. And turn your hands so they go face the ceiling. And then go the other way as far as you can. Turn your arms. Bring them the other way. Turn your arms. Bring them the other way. Turn your arms. Bring them the other way. One more time. Turn your arms. Bring them the other way. Just lower your arms. And again, just nice tall standing. Drop your chin. Swing your head side to side. And then just blink your eyes a couple of times. We'll go straight into the blade. Breathe in, arms just float. Breathe out, relax shoulders. So breathe in, pick up a pencil, draw in your tummy, draw your chin in, and then lengthen through your waist. Feel as though you're being sucked up. Release your pencil, breathe out, drop your arms. So 2 more blades. Breathe in, arms float. Breathe out, relax shoulders. So breathe in, pick up your pencil, draw your tummy in, draw your chin in. Lengthen through your waist. Release. Breathe out. Drop your arms. One more time. Breathe in. Arms float. Breathe out. Relax shoulders. So breathe in. Pick up your pencil. Draw in your tummy, your chin. Be sucked up towards the ceiling. Release. Breathe out. Drop your arms. So just bring your shoulders to squeeze your neck. Breathe out and just shrug. Breathe in, just shrug, squeeze and shrug. One more time, just squeeze and shrug. And then just arms nice and loose. So let's do cow face next. So no, let's do the shoulder squeeze before we do that. So breathe in, backs of your hands. breathe out. Interlock your fingers, straighten your arms. Do the back bend. And as you breathe out, suck in your chin, squeeze the shoulders, elbows trying to touch. Head goes down, arms follow wherever is comfortable. Breathe in, come back up. Breathe out. So 2 more. Breathe in, backs of your hands. Breathe out. Interlock your fingers. Breathe in. Look up towards the ceiling. Breathe out. Suck in your tummy. Head comes down. Arms follow. Breathe in. Come back up. Breathe out. So 1 more. Breathe in. Backs of your hands. Breathe out. Interlock your fingers. Breathe in. Do that nice back bend. Breathe out. Suck in your tummy. Head comes down. Arms follow. Breathe in and come back up. Just release your shoulders. So let's try cow face. We'll go straight into cow face. Lift your hand up between your shoulder blades as high as you can get it. Tailbone tucked in. Breathe in. Other arm sweeps up, stretches up. Breathe out. See if you can grab hold of your fingers. And then pull your elbows backwards. Make sure one pushes up, one pushes down. So breathe in. Look up to your raised elbow. Breathe out. Look to your lower shoulder. Breathe in. Elbow. Breathe out. Shoulder. Breathe in. Elbow. Breathe out. Shoulder. Breathe in. Back to the center. Just raise one arm. Lower the other. A big stretch. And swap sides. Sweep up that other arm. Up between your shoulder blades. Breathe in. The other arm. Big stretch up to the ceiling. Breathe out. See if you can grab hold of your fingers. Pull your elbows back. One up, one down. The breathing. Breathe in. Look up to your elbow. Breathe out. Down to your shoulder. Breathe in. Up to your elbow. Breathe out. Down to your shoulder. One more. Breathe in. Up to your elbow. Breathe out. Down to shoulder. And then just bring your arm, lower arm, the big stretch up to the ceiling. Touch your hands. Flat hands. Try and touch the ceiling one at a time. Reach up. Reach up. Reach up. Reach up. And then just bring your arms down by your side. So nice open rib cage. You feel nice and loose. So feet about hip distance apart. Let's just do the tilting one. So breathe in, arms come up. Breathe out, relax shoulders. So breathe in, draw in your tummy. Breathe out, press into your feet, really press into them and tilt. One arm is down, one arm is up. Look up to your raised hand, stretch down to your lower hand. Breathe in and stretch between your hands. Breathe out. Breathe in, stretch between your hands. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in, stretch between your hands. Breathe out. Just come back up. Press firmly into your feet. Tilt the opposite way, drawing in your tummy muscles. Turn your head. Breathe in, stretch between your hands. Breathe out. Breathe in. Stretch between your hands. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Stretch between your hands. Breathe out. Just come back up. Breathe out. Dive forward. So fold your arms. Head comes down from your crown of your head to your sitting bone. Lengthen your spine. Breathe in. Come back up. Touch your fingers. Breathe out. Draw in your tummy muscles. Lengthen from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Breathe in, come back up. One last one, breathe out. Just dive forward. Breathe in, come back up. Just drop your arms, just check your feet, legs feel nice and comfortable. So let's do the archer pose because it works, get into those muscles in your neck. I'll do it with my at the sideways arm. So take a step forward with your right foot, your back foot somewhere comfortable. So right arm out in front of you, left middle finger. Tickle along the middle of your arm. When you get to your shoulder, tickle the collarbone. When you get to the back shoulder, make sure your elbow sticks up, sticks backwards. Draw your head back, draw your chin in. Take aim, release your arm. Second arm, finger to collarbone, shoulder, collarbone. Elbow high, back, head back, tummy pulled in, everything taut, ready to release. Release your arm. Last one, finger to shoulder, along the collarbone, back elbow, back high, head back, tummy back, taut, everything taut. Release your arm. Drop your arms, step forward, and just take an easy step back. So now it's your left leg leading, your left arm out in front of you. Bring that right hand, right middle finger. Tickle the inside of your arm to your shoulder, along the collarbone, to your back shoulder. Elbow back high, draw back, head back, everything tense. Release your arm. Second one, arm along to your shoulder, collarbone, shoulder, head back, take aim, release. And one last time, just draw your finger to your shoulder, collarbone, shoulder, elbow back, head back, take aim, release, just step forward. So just feel your shoulders nice and relaxed. I'm going to do the dreaded onto your knee. Caroline, probably not for you this one. So just step forward with your right foot. Just have your hands on your hips. So breathe in onto your toes. Breathe out. Touch the floor. Breathe in. Staying on your toes. Breathe out. Breathe in. On your toes. Touch the floor. Breathe in. And back. One more, breathe in on your toes, breathe out, breathe in on your toes, breathe out, and then let's swap sides. So just do it the other side. So everybody ready? Breathe in on your toes, breathe out, touch the floor, breathe in. So you stay on your toes, breathe out. Breathe in on your toes, touch the floor, breathe in. And last one, breathe in on your toes, touch the floor, breathe in. And just step forward and just, let's do the sideways movement. So point your toe in front of you, swing your leg. Try and keep the supporting leg straight, strong, just side to side. And then take your leg behind you. Same thing, but leg behind you. Nice, strong, supporting leg. Let's make the next one the last. So just swap sides, bring your foot and stand tall with the leg that's left on. Stand tall. And let's move to the back. Take your foot back, side to side. More tricky. Let's make the next one the last. And then just come back into Tadasana, but have your feet touching the sides of your feet, your thighs perhaps touching, drawing your tummy. Imagine you have a cushion between your thighs. Squeeze the cushion and lengthen through your waist. Keep that squeeze. Lift your breastbone, hands turning slightly. Draw your chin in, close your eyes. It's a balance. Breathe in, keep the squeeze. Breathe out. Breathe in, keep the squeeze. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in, keep the squeeze. Breathe out, just relax. Legs relaxing. So we'll do the holy fig tree. Remember, this is the one leg goes back, the other arm comes up, the leftover arm out to the side. So let's start all together. So leg, arm, leftover arm. Breathe out. Swap sides, leg, arm, leftover arm. Breathe out. 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 Two more. Leg, arm, leftover arm. Breathe out. Last one. Leg, arm, leftover arm. And breathe out. Just open your chest slightly and just lift your toes, spread them out. Grip the ground with your toes. Lift your toes, spread them out. Grip the floor. Last one. Lift your toes, spread them out, and grip the floor. So we're coming onto the mat and we're coming onto your back, really. So just come onto your back. Just check I'm in view. Just bend your knees over your tummy. Pull them quite tight in, squash them into your tummy. As tightly in as you can and just rock gently side to side, just a few times. Perhaps draw your figure of 8. And then just tuck your chin in, take your legs up to the ceiling, drop your arms by the side. So let's do the moonwalk, that you slide your legs back and forth. Try to keep your foot flat against the ceiling. Just slide. And then just bring both legs together, bend them over your tummy, and again, just rock gently side to side. So perhaps do the figure of 8, or just squash one knee to you, then squash the other. So just pressing in slightly to your tummy. So you pull one, pull the other, pull and pull. And then just tuck your chin in, arms back by your sides. You're going to cycle. So one leg at a time, quite slowly, don't go fast. Cycle. Keep going nice and slowly. And then just come where you've got both legs together and cycle backwards. So go backwards now. And again, quite slow. More tricky the backwards. And make the next one the last. Then have both legs together and cycle. Keep your feet stuck together. So make sure the sides of your feet are stuck together. Quite slowly, go forward to begin with. And let's start to go backwards. So go backwards nice and slowly. Keep your feet together. Quite hard work. So make the next one your last one. So that should be the last one. Just grab hold of your knees, tuck your chin in and rock gently, but let one knee be pulled and then release the other. Just nice and gently. And then chin tucked in. Take both your legs up to the ceiling. So let's do the side and splits. Breathe in, breathe out. Take your legs out to the sides. Just check you've got room. Breathe in, back to the center. Breathe out, legs out to the sides. Breathe in, back to the center. Breathe out, legs out to the sides. Breathe in, back together. Last one. Breathe out, legs out to the sides. Breathe in. Just point your toes up towards the ceiling. Bend your knees, feet flat on the floor. Place the soles of your feet together. Shuffle your bottom, if it's a long way away, like mine, towards your feet. And then just relax. You can just rock gently side to side. But just relax your thighs, your knees. Interlock your hands behind the back of your head and just take a few breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you feel any tightness in your hips, just try and breathe it away. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then nice and gently, just flatten your lower back onto the floor. Get rid of any space at the lower back. Release it. Arch your back so you've got a little space under your lower back. Flatten your lower back. Release it. Arch your lower back. Flatten your lower back. Release it. Arch your lower back. Last one. Flatten your lower back and arch your lower back. Relax your thighs again. Just check they feel okay. Lift your head off the mat. Slide your hands still interlocked into Namaste on your tummy. So just have your hands on your tummy, your chin tucked in and lying back on the floor. We'll do 3 lifts. So stay as you are. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift head, shoulders. Look down to the space in front. Breathe in and breathe out and lift. Look to the space in front of you. Breathe in and down. 2 more. Breathe out and lift. Breathe in and down. Last one. Breathe out and lift. Breathe in and down. Now place your elbows on the floor with your fists sticking up in the air. Press into your elbows, bring your knees gently back together. Bend your knees over your tummy and again, rock. Don't rock, pull one thigh in, then rock, pull the other side. So you just, nice and gently, and then just place your feet together. Have the sides of your big toes touch or the knuckles of that big toe. Hands on top of your knees. Pull your knees towards you, then separate them and push them away. So you're opening and shutting your knees, but you never let your toes come apart. So a nice movement, a nice safe movement, that one. And once you've done a few, you're going to change direction. So make those circles go the other way. Always keeping your big toes touching. And when you've done the last one, just place your feet on the floor. Just make sure you've got enough room. I'm just going to check. Stretch your arms out to the side at shoulder height with the palms of your hands facing the ceiling. So have your knees, your feet stuck together. We'll do the lion twist. So let's try the 3 version. So it gets progressively more difficult. So breathe in, breathe out. So drop your knees to one side. Make sure your feet stay one on top of each other, the sides of your feet. Press your knees, your hips down, both shoulders, especially the opposite shoulder, and roll your head away from your knees. Draw your tummy muscles in. Make that twist even better. Breathe in, bring knees, head back to the center. Remember, you haven't separated anything. Breathe out, your knees drop to the other side. Press knees, hips, shoulders, especially the opposite. Roll your head the other way. Draw in your tummy muscles. Breathe in, bring your head, knees to the center. Breathe out, drop your knees, press them down, your hips, your shoulders. Roll your head the opposite way, suck in your tummy. Breathe in, come back to the center. Knees together, feet together. Breathe out, drop your knees. Press the knees, the hips, the shoulders. Roll your head the opposite way. Breathe in, back to the center. Bend your knees over your tummy now. Grab hold of them. Pull them in towards your tummy. Rock gently a few times. Then have your sides of your knees, your feet stuck together. Take your arms out to the side. So you've got your knees tucked over your tummy. We're going to take the twist a bit higher. So breathe in, breathe out. So aim your knee towards the armpit, whichever way you're going. And then make sure the opposite shoulder stays down. Roll your head the opposite way. Try and suck in your tummy, lots to get on with. Breathe in, bring your knees back over your tummy. They're still stuck together. Breathe out, so aim for the armpit. Keep the knees, feet as together as you can. Roll your head the other way. Draw in your tummy. Breathe in, bring your knees over your tummy. Breathe out, aim for that armpit. Keep the shoulders down. Roll your head the opposite way. Suck in your tummy. Breathe in, come back to the center. Breathe out. Take your knee towards your armpit. Keep shoulders down. Roll your head. Breathe in, come back to the center. Take your arms around your knees, rock gently side to side. I'm going to shuffle a bit towards the camera. We're going to do it with straight legs. This is, so we've gone more tricky. If it doesn't feel it's for you, do it with either bent knee or straight. So arms up to the side, sorry, legs up, arms out to the side. Just check you've got enough room to go to the side. So that's it. I'm having to keep shuffling towards the camera. So everybody ready? Breathe in, breathe out. Drop your feet this time towards your hand. Keep the shoulders down if you can. Roll your head the opposite way, perhaps drawing your tummy. Brace that arm as you breathe in. Bring your legs back up to the center. Breathe out. Take your feet towards your hand. Press into that arm to guide them down. Turn your head the opposite way. Brace the arm with the legs. Breathe in, come up to the center. You have to press into your arm. Breathe out, aim your feet to your hand. Try to keep those shoulders down. Roll your head the opposite way. Breathe in, press into that arm as you bring your legs back up to the center. Last time, everybody, breathe out. Drop your feet towards your hand. Press into your arm. Turn your head, draw in your tummy. Breathe in, bring your legs back up to the center. Breathe out, bend your knees. Just nice and gently straighten your legs. So now try and get back to the mat. Straighten your legs. And just do the quick relaxation. So just check your lower back's comfortable, legs comfortable. So head, shoulders, arms, hands, back of your waist, hips, legs, feet. So quite a lot of twisting, quite a lot of twisting along the spine from the bottom. And then nice and gently bend your knees over your tummy, just crisscross your ankles, just rock side to side. Just ease out everything on your lower back. And then nice and gently, just roll onto your tummy. So just come onto your tummy. And you're going to stretch your arms out in front of you. So arms straight in front of you, just check you've got room. What you're going to do is you're going to come up with your left leg first and the opposite arm, right arm. So make sure it's your left leg comes up first because it's working with the digestive way of the digestion. So breathe in, left leg, right arm, head comes up, stretch between your fingers, your foot. Breathe out, relax down. So make sure you stretch. Breathe in, right leg, left arm, stretch. Breathe out onto your mat. Breathe in, stretch. And leg. Breathe out and in. Breathe in, stretch and leg. Breathe out and down. One more each side. Breathe in, stretch and leg. Breathe out and down. Last one. Breathe in, stretch and leg. Breathe out and down. Just bring your arms back by your side. Chin, nose, forehead, and then turn your face onto one side. And do the quick relaxation. Head, shoulders, arms, waist, hips, legs, feet. And then you're going to place your chin on the mat. Slide your hands underneath, but this time have your backs, your palms down if you can. Oh, I'm not sure I could have my palms down. So just see, or make a fist, perhaps that's easier. So make a fist, just rest it under your, wherever your hip bones probably. So you've made a fist. Keep your chin on the floor, left leg again. Breathe in, lift your left leg off the mat. Don't let your hips turn. So just keep it coming up. Breathe out and down. So same leg. Breathe in, come up. Keep your chin on the floor. Breathe out and down. Breathe in. Left leg still. Breathe out. And down. One more. Left leg still. Breathe. And down. Swap sides. Relax your hips. So breathe in. Right leg. Don't twist. Keep your hips in line. Breathe out. And down. Breathe in. Lift that leg. Breathe out. and down. 2 more, breathe in and lift that leg, breathe out and down. 1 more, breathe in, lift that leg, breathe out and down. Release your hands from underneath you, chin, nose, forehead, turn your face the opposite way. Do the quick relaxation, head, shoulders, arms, waist, hips, legs, feet. And then place your chin on the mat. Bring your legs together. Make sure they're touching the tail of the cobra. Hands just by your shoulders, your fingers pointing forward. Elbows tucked in and pointing away from your head. So let's get that nice lift, the squeeze of the kidneys. So sink your pelvis into the floor. Imagine you're slithering your belly off the floor. Come up when you need to press into your hands. Keep your elbows down. Keep them bent. If, when your arms have completely straightened, your belly button is way off the floor, just stretch forward and lower your belly button so it's just touching the floor. Watch out with your shoulders. If they're up here, bring them down. Press into your pubic area and lift your breastbone, look up towards the ceiling. 3 breaths. Try and distribute the weight on your hands, your pelvis. Breathe in. Think of your kidneys, adrenals getting the squeeze. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lengthen your belly onto the floor. When you can, just take your hands away. Come down. Chin, nose, forehead. Turn your face the opposite way to the last time. Do the quick relaxation. Head, shoulders, arms, hands, waist, hips, legs, feet. And we'll do 1 more cobra. As soon as you come off the cobra, you come down, all the blood goes back to the kidney. So you're squeezing them tight. Now you let the blood go to the kidneys. Legs together, hands in position, elbows tucked in and pointing away from your head. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Feel the space between your ears and your shoulders. Sink the pelvis. Just feel like a snake, your belly slithering forward as you come up. Press into your hands. Keep your elbows slightly bent. When your belly button perhaps leaves the floor, suck in your tummy and lower it back. Check that you press into the pelvis, into your hands. Look up, stretch the thyroid. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lengthen onto the mat. Take the weight off your hands. Come down, chin, nose, forehead, and turn your face the opposite way. Do the quick relaxation. Head, shoulders, arms, waist, hips, legs, feet. Place your chin on the mat. We'll do 1 last variation so that I'll just show you. Once you've got up into position, lift your legs. So just see if you can, I'm going to get cramp up there. Lift your legs and try and touch your feet with your head. So see how you get on. So everybody get their hands in position, chin on the mat. Breathe in, rise into your cobra. Keep the shoulders low. Just come up. Think about lifting your feet and head going back. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in and breathe out. Come back down. Lower your legs. Take your arms by your side. Forehead on the floor. Turn your face. Do the relaxation. Head, shoulders, arms, waist, hips, legs, feet. And then place your chin on the mat. Bring your hands down towards your waist. Come up, swing up. Just take your bottom towards your heels. Leave your arms stretched out. Push into your hands. Lengthen from your hands to your tailbone. Try to get your tailbone as low on the floor as you can. Just bring your forehead just above your forehead onto the floor. Breathe in and keep stretching. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your hands back. Two fists. Rest your forehead on your hands. Just take a few breaths. So nice movement to the kidneys, the opposite way around. So just come onto your bottom. So just nice and gently swing round. You're going to have your legs out in front of you, Dandasana. So just for a moment or two, just right hand beneath left, thumbs just touching. Draw your chin in, lengthen through the back of your neck. Relax your legs. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then just bend your knees towards you. So just bend your knees towards you. Just have your hands as fists at your side. You're just going to lean back, straighten your legs, bring your knees back, straighten your legs. You're on your buttocks. So quite see how you get on. Cool. So bring your hands, straighten them out, knees, hands. Straighten them out, and knees, hands. Straighten them out, knees, hands. Straighten them out. Just place your feet on the floor. Just slide your legs down. So it's called, well, they refer to it as a rocking horse, slightly that one. So good for your core muscles. So let's end with a nice forward bend. So we've been doing those back bends. Let's do a nice calming forward bend. So remember, if your hamstrings are very tight, just bend your knees. You could be doing that with your, you could roll a towel up and let your legs gradually, hamstrings gradually lengthen. So arms by your side, breathe in, take your arms up, breathe out, just lean back, keep your spine nice and long, breathe out, remember to suck in your tummy. Keep your head, your arms in a straight line and stretch forward from your sitting bones. Stretch, stretch, stretch out in front of you. And when you've stretched as far as you can, lower your arms, hands either side of your legs. At this point, you might want to be bending your knees and just gently move your head towards your feet. So the stretch is from your heels along the undersides of your legs, over your bottom, your lower back, to your head, tuck your chin in. And just keep moving your legs if they're uncomfortable, bending your knees one at a time. And just relax. We're going to take 3 nice breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember, it's a calming pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your heart gets some rest. Your breathing rate slows down. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then just relax where you are. Just take a couple of your own breaths. What rate is comfortable for you? And then, nice and gently begin to stretch your arms out in front of you. Bring them up to your level of your ears and then push up in a straight line. Just lean backwards, stretch up to the ceiling, breathe out, arms by your side. Slip your right hand beneath the left, thumb tips just touch. Draw your chin in slightly. Relax your legs. Let's take 3 nice breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. Just blink your eyes a few times. Just move feet, hands. So let's I'll swing round to the front. So just swing round to the front. Just legs somewhere comfortably apart. And just rub your hands together. Let's do the one for the liver. I mean, you could have your legs together. So remember, it's that bony bit under your arms, and you're striking a match along the underside of your rib cage. So try and feel, dig in. Your liver, remember, it's quite big, so you might be able to dig into it. On the left, spleen, stomach. So strike a match under your rib cage. Really press in. Nice for the liver, nice for the spleen, the stomach. Keep them nice and healthy. Press quite hard in. So let's do a few more. Let's do end on the next. The next one on your left. Make it the last. When you've done that, just rub your hands. Just shake your hands to your fingers. Shake your hands to your fingers. And make the fist actually and go down and up the inside. So go down and up, down and up. And the other side. Just down the outside, up the inside. Down the outside, inside, last time, outside, and inside. Just shake your arms. So time to relax, everybody. So if you just want to get into a comfortable position, if you're lying, make sure you're warm enough. And once you've done all that, have your eyes gently shut or have them half open, whichever works for you. Just take your awareness to your breathing. Feel the in-breath. Slightly cool as you draw it up through the nostrils to the back of the throat. Down the throat, into the windpipe, down into the lungs. To the bottom of your lungs. And as you breathe out, feel the air moving out of your lungs to the windpipe, throat, back of your mouth, out through the nostrils. In breath, slightly cool. Out breath, just slightly warm. And try and get rid of the stale air at the bottom of your lungs. You'll always have a bit of air at the lung, at the bottom. But you want to keep changing it, keep ventilating the lungs. Don't let anywhere be for the bacteria or any germs breathe. So really ventilate those lungs. And then just take your awareness to your face, forehead. Feel your scalp relaxing, your brain relaxing, eyes. Whole of your body just relax onto that. And then just visualize yourself walking down that country path, the high stone wall on one side, the trees lining the other side. The sky is blue, the sun is shining, and there's loads of leaves on the trees, so quite shady along that path. But when you come to the wooden door, you lift the latch, you step in, and you find yourself in that walled garden. And the flower beds today are full of roses. Lots of different coloured roses, pink, yellow, white, crimson. And the sun is shining and the perfume of the roses can be smelt in the air. There's lots of insects just buzzing gently about. And you walk through those rose beds to the center of this garden, where there's a stone pond and a wooden bench just next to it. You just sit on the wooden bench and just look at the pond. The water is still covered with lily pads, beautiful lilies, pink lilies. Their spikes stretching up towards the sky, and they just look as though they float on the pond. And the water very still, the sun shining, the sky blue. You just sit there and you absorb the nature around you, the fragrance of the rose, the color of the rose, the stillness of the pond, the green lily pads just floating gently, the blue sky above you, and you feel relaxed, as though you re-energize yourself. You feel any tiredness just melting away. And that space around you becomes brighter, more colorful, fresher, positive, and you feel relaxed. And you just notice the different colors of the roses, the red, the pink, yellow, white. You can smell the fragrance of those flowers. The sky above you, completely blue, the sun is shining. As though you absorb all that energy, all that color, calmness, and you feel relaxed. And then slowly you just get up from your bench. You just walk back through the rose garden to the wooden door. You walk out of the door, back onto the path. And as you do so, you find that you've come back into your own space, to your room. You're aware of the floor beneath you, walls around you, the ceiling above you. And slowly you just absorb a color, just retain a color of one of the roses, begin to move your fingers, your toes. Just take your arms behind you and stretch and yawn a couple of times. Just stretch and yawn. Just feel that color all around you, whichever color you chose. Bring your hands back sorry, you're still lying down. Like you should bend your knees, rock, arms around your knees, rock gently side to side. So as you rock, knees go one way, head the other. And then just place your feet on the floor, roll onto one side, come up into that nice, easy cross-legged position. So nice tall spine, chin tucked in, long back of your neck. So let's just take 3 nice breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. breathe out. One more breath, breathe in, breathe out. Just rub your hands together, feel the warmth between your hands, and just place your hands at your eyes, fingertips crisscrossed at your forehead. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Just bring your hands into the Master. Choose your rose. Just place it at your heart center. We'll just finish with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om, the universal sound, Shanti meaning peace. And thank you. I'll just come over to the